one. Obvious, but look at this. I'll take mine 20, right? 11 alternate team. I got Michael Vick up in QB. And this, look at this. How do they get outrun by Michael Vick?
Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the second time in the game. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
No.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Charles, as the Ravens offense comes back out here, you know, this Ravens crew, the win against New England was impressive, and then a 5th straight win in Week 10 over the winless Bengals. So now it's 7-2. They're looking really good.
For anyone who thought that maybe this Baltimore team wasn't as good as their record, that question has been answered because be wary of a letdown week after beating New England in Week 9. Fell into a great situation taking on the winless Bengals, whose quarterback was making his first NFL start, and they took care of business, 49-13. If the season ended right now, the Baltimore Ravens would have a first-round bye and would be the number 2 seed in the AFC.
4 receivers to keep tabs on here, 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. To throw is Wilson. And an incomplete pass.
Hold on. Real quick. Well. Oh, hello.
Able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
They're going for a punt.
Throw incomplete as well.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Michael Vick. Show me what you got.
Now Michael Vick and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
That was a bad idea. My bad.
Number 2 here in the second quarter. So all of a sudden, with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
I'm going to do this play one more time, and I might do a
pass. What you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here, get the half over with. Instead, we can get some points now.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Oh, my God.
Michael Vick on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
Why this never works out for
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here. As that's
anybody who's watching this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Notifications
the
on.
Set at the line for this next drive.
If you like that,
the
comment.
results so far
Yes
not
or
that
no?
great.
I kind of wonder.
Not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack on first down, Wilson.
It does. If you're like going against your friend, you can do this thing.
Here on third down.
Right. It's goal line because like your quarterback.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. Here's Brian Anger now.
Please kick it
normal. Away for the fourth time today.
I want a return here. Okay.
And they won't risk defending a return here.
Doing out of there, here is actually good.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Wow.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
What the hell was that?
The Ravens now, they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
I ain't going to do this no more because they ain't really guarding the
first down carry here for Johnson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Guys, you know, if you do special teams on here, it's kind of good but kind of bad. Like if they do a pass, it's bad, but when
on
they
second and 11 now. Wilson, he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 20, and they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Actually, I thought about it good. I don't know.
I thought they had it right there.
Sure. Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 50, the 40. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he's into the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go. X.
And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that again. You can do this too. But I think it's a run actually.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Thank God.
Incomplete.
Actually, it's better when you do a pass.
On first down, but he
I don't know why I'm doing this, but I
Juju
just think you're doing a
Smith-Schuster,
pass.
the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Wilson to throw again. His throw incomplete.
I think this is going to keep making them get incomplete one more time.
Who am I to say this, but I'm
They
not
get
sure
a
he made the
first
right
down, it's
decision.
gonna be
The window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL.
Sack the quarterback.
That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions.
Odell Beckham Jr., 30, past the 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Oh, no.
Odell Beckham, 77 yards. And the Ravens are able to make things a bit more respectable.
Hallelujah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the
at least
receivers.
you're on the board.
That meant fly route, go.
Since like 5
look
years.
out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
I didn't want to win.
This one taken from the 7.
Wow, what? Why did I do that?
Not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
If I took a knee, I'll be there.
Here comes
I want to
Michael
do
Vick now,
the
leading
fake
his
quarterback.
offense back out there. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent. Just the one touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader.
Ah.
Making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this third and fourth quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. And an alley to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That would have broken.
Don't I got another QB, or did I on accident sell him? I think I got John Elway. John Elway, you're finally gonna
play, but it ends up being a good play.
I
The
actually
scramble goes
never
for 20.
used
So
Elway.
in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10
How's his
at
running?
the 37-yard line. Being chased out left.
Oh. John Elway, don't
And he
fumble.
slides to...
Okay, yeah. John Elway's slow. He's only good at throwing, I think. I ain't sure.
Avoid the hit.
Leave a comment down below. What's your favorite team? I think Browns for mine. I've had him at
the final play
80
before
or
the quarter
90.
ends.
But I
A
took
first
all his
down
training
throw
away
coming for Vick. And
because
that
I
one
wanted to
knocked
upgrade
away and
Vic.
incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. On the crossing route, complete. It's Haynes. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
What do you mean?
Rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know,
Hold on, what time is it? Okay, my...
I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely piled.
What's the comment again? Hello?
That he said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Could also result in a melee later, though. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Now it's Wilson. He's got a man, complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Yes.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Wilson to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30
pass.
as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's make the touchdown already.
To throw again. Wilson under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Odell Beckham Jr. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
It's like my old high school coach used to say, Charles. He said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose,
I'm
and
only gonna
sometimes you
finish
wish you
this
never
game. There's
had
only
showed
1
up.
minute, 39 seconds
Gonna
left
save
before I'm
the gas
gonna end
money,
this video.
hotel, what have you, huh?
I'm sorry it's a short video
This one
today.
taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. They'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vick incomplete. It was knocked away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one and another first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do much better.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1, we want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This would be a miracle if they make a touchdown.
One last shot for Wilson. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Big offensive.
So look, if you haven't already subscribed in like the butt,
They will accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Tomorrow I ain't posting, maybe never. Not until I get some likes.
For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Stay Mattin'.